Jeopardy! Wildcard bid has former champs losing their minds. The Jeopardy! Wildcard tournament had what some people call the best game in the show's history. The game was exciting to the end, but then one of the players made a massive bid that would make or break his game. Here is a look at the fantastic game and what some former champs had to say about it. Jeopardy! Wildcard tournament had incredible game. The Jeopardy! Wildcard tournament had a game that no one will soon forget. This game took place on Tuesday and saw the competitors include Will Yancey, a history lecturer from Banquet, Texas, Jay Fisher, a government relations manager from Lyle, Illinois, and Evan Dorey, a data analytics director from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Things up front showed only 2 players had a chance to win the game. By the end of the first round, Evan had $7,800 and Will had $5,200. Jay was struggling with negative $400. By the time final Jeopardy rolled around, Jay was finally out of the hole with $2,800. However, Evan had $32,400 and Will had $26,000. These were monster numbers heading into the finals. The category was mythology. The clue was, some myths say the treasure of the Nibelung was hidden under a promontory called this on the Rhine near St. Gorshausen. Will came into the round in second place, and the only way he could win would be if he got it right and bid the right amount to pass Evan, while hoping Evan got it wrong. The second part of that came true. The answer was, what is Lorelei? And Will was the only person who got it right. Former Jeopardy! Champs praise Will's bidding in final round. Jay wagered nothing and finished with $2,800. Evan wagered $20,000, which meant he finished with $12,400. However, Will shocked everyone. He wagered his entire $26,000 and got it right, so he finished with a season-high, one-game total of $52,000. Fellow champions wildcard contestant Joey DeSena was watching. He said he was very impressed and felt it was the best game ever by Reddit. This game, literally one of the best games of Jeopardy I've ever seen in my life, and it was a privilege to watch from the audience, Joey wrote. Will Weiss and I were sitting together and losing our minds at the high level of play involved here. Fans agreed in the thread. This was an insane game. I can only imagine how fantastic the CWC finals are going to be, especially with those DD wagers. Holy yes, what an insane game. Congrats to Will. Hoping tomorrow's game is just as good, and based on who's in it, I'm confident it will be. Wow. Best game of the season? I can't think of a better one off the top of my head. In a twist worthy of Final Jeopardy itself, Jeopardy! Has shaken up its competitive landscape by introducing a surprise wildcard bid for its prestigious Tournament of Champions, and the ripple effects of past champions absolutely losing their minds. On a quiet Monday, the Jeopardy! Social media team dropped a bombshell. One of the final spots in the Tournament of Champions would be filled not through traditional wins, but by a wildcard selection. Suddenly, the battle-hardened elite, those who fought tooth and buzzer for their titles, found themselves in an unexpected frenzy. Forget wagers and daily doubles. This was psychological warfare. Wait, wildcard? Like a voting system? Like a committee pick? Tweeted one flabbergasted 3-time champion. Others quickly followed suit, their timelines unraveling like a misfired category board. Reddit forums lit up with hot takes, memes, and wild theories. Was this an attempt to juice ratings? A nod to fan favorites who narrowly missed out? Or, as one user put it, the March Madness of trivia. The reactions weren't just incredulous, they were personal. For former champs who'd spent months mastering everything from Mesopotamian monarchs to obscure Oscar winners, the idea of a non-statistical invite stung. We studied. We played the game. We earned it, wrote another, with a gif of Trebek nodding solemnly. But amid the chaos, others saw opportunity. Honestly, I didn't win 5 games, but I crushed my episodes. Maybe this is my shot, said one near-miss contestant, now cautiously hopeful. Producers have remained tight-lipped on the exact criteria. Will it favor charismatic players? Viral moments? Fan votes? The mystery only adds to the tension. Some speculate it could revive underdog storylines, giving second chances to those whose brilliance didn't translate to streaks. Others worry it dilutes the game's core ethic. Knowledge reigns supreme. But one thing is certain. The wild card has added a jolt of unpredictability to a show built on structure and smarts. Like a rogue daily double buried in potent potables, this move has everyone rethinking their strategies and their legacies. As one former champ posted, half in jest, half in panic, who knew Jeopardy could be this dramatic? The answer, of course. What is absolutely unmissable television?